Alrighty.
Is my hair okay?
I don't know.
My hair's okay?
Yeah. Looks good. I'm gonna raise my seat.
My hair's okay?
It looks great.
Okay. Hi, and welcome to Max and Hagen's podcast. I'm Max.
And I'm Hagen. Welcome for about the fourth time now. So we love you. We appreciate you watching. It is said that Jacob Maldonado is our number one fan, so I believe it 100%.
Shout out.
Thanks for watching. We love you. Hard worker. Yeah.
I respect.
If you want to see him on the show, just, drop it in the comments.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Really excited
I'm super excited. What are we
about
excited
life.
for?
So we both have some new stuff happening.
Yes.
This is weird. Let me,
Why is it weird?
because I want to look at you.
You don't need to.
I want to look at you.
That makes sense.
I just started school.
Nice. What school?
OSM.
Boom.
The Oasis School of Ministry.
I graduated last spring. It was dope. It was a fun experience. How are you liking it so far?
But you also did 2018?
I didn't do the internship.
But when I left, you were in it, right?
Yeah, by the time you left, I was in it.
Oh.
The semester you went to Bethel,
Yeah, right.
I went to OSM.
And you just graduated.
I graduated last spring.
Oh,
Spring
2018.
of
Yeah,
2020.
20. Right, that makes sense. 2 years, that makes sense. Yeah,
Not
OSM.
2019, 2020.
Yeah, dope. And what are you doing with your life right now?
Right now, I am serving at the church, 100%. I just recently left my job as of last Thursday. I can't remember what day it was. The 9th, I think it was.
Wow.
And just took that walk of faith, step of faith, more so. Now I'm walking.
Mm-hmm.
And it's exciting. It's a little nerve-wracking, learning a lot. It's only been, 6 days now. Today is Tuesday, 5 days. And it's been crazy.
Yeah.
And I can say
Scary?
it's just like, not necessarily scary, more so just like nerve-wracking. Because now, it's the same thing, but I'm not scared of anything. It's more so just like worrisome. But I'm not worried about anything.
Yeah.
It's just human reasoning comes into play, and you're like, where's my next dollar coming from?
Mm-hmm.
But that's where God comes in hand.
Yeah, that's
It's like-
faith.
but yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. What about you? Why'd you join OSM?
So they promoted it as a growing in the Word.
Yep.
And that's always something I just want to get stronger at, get better at, and learn more. Like I was saying earlier today, Pastor Barney has been reading the same scriptures that I have, and he's just been like uncovering things that I haven't even thought of or have gotten from that specific verse. So that's been really cool. So I'm really excited. 1 John is my favorite book in the Bible. In the very beginning, it was like we have seen and we've literally touched the Messiah and we know him. And then I always just like read past that because I was like, all right, yeah, I'm like, for sure. Like, I get it. Like, you were with him. I get it. Okay, John. But no, it was like literally like you have to, they're speaking from experience. They're speaking from like, I know this person. And so that's how I can testify. And so that's kind of cool. So
That's
to
dope.
apply to our life, it's like, we got to know him.
100%. That's so dope.
Yeah.
I love my
think that's
pastor.
really cool stuff.
Hey,
Yeah.
by the way, you notice we're in a different room.
Oh.
Just because of some other people, which is no big deal. We're in our church. So other people come through, use different rooms. So we're in our media room. And as you can tell, we're at a table. There's some special things that are going to happen with this equipment. I'm not going to say anything. So we're just going to leave it at that. But we are closer than usual. No big deal. We're brothers. So,
Yeah, right.
I'm just going to leave it at that. So enjoy this nice straight on angle and a side angle and a straight on angle and a side angle. Yeah, we have 4 cameras. Can you believe it? Wow. God is good.
Yeah. All these angles.
That was a lie. We only have 2.
Well, Hagen, I have brought you here today
What are you
to ask you Something deep.
Before you go into deep, I
Well,
want
it's
to
not really
do
deep,
two quick questions for you. 5 seconds or less. You ever play that game?
No.
So basically, you have to answer this in 5 seconds or less. So I'm gonna pull up a timer. You can't think about it, but you just gotta go. He has 5 seconds to answer these. Oh, we'll do 3 questions.
Okay. But
Just real quick, just to kind of get our minds ready for whatever you're about to bring to the table. Alrighty. You have 5 seconds to answer. Name 3 countries that start with
please.
a S.
Oh. You're gonna make me look a fool. Spain, Switzerland, Sweden.
There you go.
Sweden.
Good job. Why were you nervous?
Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Sweden's a country?
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Welp.
There we go.
All right. 5 seconds to name 3 professional soccer players.
Messi, Ronaldo, Ibrahimovic.
Whoa.
I didn't mean to cuss.
Ibrahimovic.
Yeah.
Max Tarani lives in Rowlett. If you want to come beat him up for
Oh,
mispronouncing your name, that'd be
wow.
great.
You're amazing.
And my last question.
Okay.
Name 3 candy bars that you've recently eaten. Ready? Go.
Kit Kat, Snickers, Milky Way.
Ugh, Milky Way.
It's
4
like a
seconds.
cloud
You
of
topped it.
chocolate.
Good stuff.
Oh.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What were you going to say? I heard the word cloud.
Shut up. No, it's like a chocolate cloud. It's the Milky Way.
Only a couple people know about the cloud, but
Okay.
maybe we'll break into that another day. So go ahead.
With
Max
my
had-
questions,
Max had some deep questions
I had,
compared to my
this is gonna,
5-second question.
not 5 seconds. I need you to think about this. Or don't think about it at all. One or the other. What is the one thing that really gets you excited, you just light up whenever someone brings it up? You're like, oh, I know everything about that too. Like, here's my thought.
Is it more knowledgeable or just more of just
What
like
gets
a-
you excited when someone brings up something? Sports or photography or like something specific?
For me, it is I get super excited when people bring up past experiences, trips, memories. So, I mean, sports don't really get me too fired up. I mean, it's fun to play. I love playing sports, but I think experiences, trips. So if anybody brings up like a past memory,
Mhm.
like he can bring up. If I bring up California, he's gonna start flooding his mind with all these different memories that we had. It was
Mhm.
dope, especially the International Day or night, whatever that was. That was dope. That was super cool. See?
Which was,
Boom.
yeah, that's funny. Literally international, like literally, the Bethel is an international school, and so you have people from all over the world, and so we got to experience literally every culture.
It was dope.
Yeah.
What's your favorite culture, by the way?
Well, the family that I was with the most was Hawaiians. So Pacific
really cool.
Islanders are pretty cool.
Shout out the Nunuhas.
Nanuha. And then even my favorite accent is South Africans.
Which is like a mix of. Would you say English?
I mean, they speak English.
Well, duh. I'm not.
I don't know what you
I'm
mean.
just saying like a British accent.
I haven't heard
mixed
it in a
with like
while. I can't do it. I don't know how to explain it
true.
either. I know you said sports wasn't one of the things, but I know you are into sports.
I sure am.
What is
Try and correct my posture.
the sport?
At the moment, my favorite sport, which was super surprising. I love basketball, I love football, but I love golf. Golf is like my number one right now. I recently just played golf with one of my pastors, or actually the head pastor of Oasis Church, and it was bomb. The man can literally stripe the ball perfectly every single time. He told me he just shot a 71. If you don't know what a 71 is, that is wild. That is a low score.
What's professional? What's ideal? Professional.
I'm telling you, Tiger Woods scored a 64, 68, and a 69 on one of the PGA tours. So for Pastor Barney to score a 71,
Wow.
boom, man, just get him a PGA card. PGA, hook my pastor up with a PGA card, and you will never regret it because he's anointed and he's good at golf. So
It's the anointing. It's not fair.
and he's also, well, I can't say he is, but I think he is. He's my coach. So he's my pastor and my coach.
Wow.
So I just put
What
put
an
another
honor.
oh, heck yeah. It is humbling to be right under him. Will I ever be like him? Probably not. But will I be the best I am? Probably so.
Okay.
See, that's where you got to think. You can't be like somebody else. You can't fit into somebody else's shoes. You got to put your own shoes on and get the best you can out of your own shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so golf is the answer out of all.
Nice.
What about you? You play...
Oh, sports? Okay. All right.
Might not sports, but esports.
Okay, sure. I will talk about sports, though. So I grew up playing soccer, and I love soccer.
Max is a baller goalie. And
But one thing that is that I catch myself watching on like YouTube or something or in socials is MMA.
Oh, scary stuff.
Like to take a punch, just to take a punch and do that is crazy to me.
Would you want to ever?
No, no, not at all. But to like
I
bob
can't
and weave
imagine
because it's
seeing
reflexes, it's like crazy.
Max in MMA. That would be... I would have loved to see Max in boxing before MMA because Max would definitely get ripped up. But
What?
no,
Maybe
in MMA. But in boxing, if he trained up, I feel like Max could be pretty solid.
Yeah. I mean, I was pretty good.
Max and Christian. Let's get this
Christian.
going. Christian Zamora.
Dude, he texted me just
He's
now.
a boxer.
He just texted me.
He is a boxer. I didn't even see that,
Christian?
but I'm just saying. Yeah. He learned from, or he went to a boxing, whatever, not class, but club for a while. I
Really?
think.
There's a couple people at Cato that box.
Do you know Jose Sanchez?
Yeah.
He was a solid boxer.
You told me about that.
Pretty wild. I asked him to be my coach, but nothing ever happened. Because at
He
the
put
moment,
gloves down.
like, what was it? 2 years ago, I was asking everybody to box. And I didn't even own a pair of gloves. So,
You've
yeah.
never done that before?
I've never swung at somebody ever.
Yeah. People swung at you, though.
Never.
No? You didn't get bullied?
I got called names. That's about it.
Oh. Yeah, well, welcome.
Did you ever get swung at?
Did I get swung at? I gave somebody a bloody nose once.
We love Max.
We were playing football, and I was like, get off me. And
That's football, though.
yeah, well,
Sometimes you get
we weren't like, it was like intermission type thing. It's like
Boy.
we were
In between.
Yeah, like we were doing whatever, and he got the ball or something, and I was like, hey, get off me. And then he got a bloody nose. He ran down the street to his house,
Yeah.
told his dad, and I don't know what he said to his dad. His dad, I'm inside, and everybody else went home. I'm inside, and his dad, this big dude, comes to my house,
Oof.
knocking on the door, and my dad answered the door. He's like, where's your son? He gave my son a bloody nose. He said, my son would never do that, and go away.
Go matey.
Yeah, my dad, I did a lot of stuff, and he definitely stood up for me. When I'm pretty sure he knew it was me.
Hey, go ahead and tell him the story about the eggs. Because your dad was a G for that.
He probably knew. Me and my friend at the time, this was like middle school, and I went into my backyard and I got some eggs, and I was like, all right, bet, let's see who can throw it the farthest out my neighbor's house behind me. So I would throw it, and I did that a couple times, and then like the third day that I did it, he was in the backyard when I was throwing it. And yeah, Zach went home. I didn't mean to call him out. My buddy went home. Zach, he went home to his house, and I was still out there. And our neighbor came to our house, and I lied straight to his face. I'm sorry.
I can't.
But my
believe
dad
it.
even was like, my son said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
Wow. Look at Matey.
My brother
Matey
came
is
up
a
to me
G.
afterwards, and he was like, you definitely did that, right? And I was like, yeah.
100%. That's how you know your father has your back.
Yeah.
Maybe not in well, your earthly father, his earthly father has his back, but our heavenly Father has our back.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah. Amen.
All this truth.
Such preaching, yes.
I'm getting fired up. I'm just kidding.
All right.
What's your next question?
I have to bring all the questions?
You said.
Yeah, I have questions. Of course I have questions.
Do you want me to ask you a question?
Yeah, do you have one?
Yeah, I do. What's your favorite food?
Wow. That's deep. Oh, that's so deep. Thank you.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna bring a question up from that I watched this little funny clip. What are you running from?
Okay. All right. What are you really running from?
What are you really running from?
I do have a serious question for you. You ready? You're a good you're good with people. You're good with people.
I think I would love to say I am.
Okay. I mean, you're a barista
so.
for...
I think I am. Actually, I'm just gonna take it in and say yes.
There you go.
I know.
Sick. So, now thinking about that,
yeah.
Why am I good with people? Vulnerability is a real easy way to get past the surface level with some people. You're like, hey, like I've been through this and that. They're like, oh my gosh, I've also been through the same experience, and they get deep.
Yeah.
Is there something maybe that you like or is there something that you use that you're like, hey, like I'm maybe unconsciously or whatever it might be, like I use this usually when I'm talking to people to relate with them?
I know. I understand what you're getting at.
Good.
I'll bring up a recent example. I had a new coworker before I left work, and I only worked with her like 3 or 4 days. But what I like to do with my coworkers is I like to ask them a lot of questions just to make them, not necessarily like I'm interrogating them, but more so just like simple questions that kind of open the door to more conversations that could happen in the near future, just to open them up, to make them feel comfortable. Because a lot of the things that when you meet someone new or get another coworker, if that makes sense, I don't know. Just any time you meet somebody new, the biggest thing is how you leave your first impression. Your first impression is like so important when you meet somebody new, because that's how they're gonna remember you by. So if you're just quiet and yeah, I'm sure you can agree with this, but if you're quiet and you just kind of just act like you're serious and you know it all, and we're just talking in a sense of work. So say you have a new coworker back when you were at Starbucks, and you're supposed to teach them everything that you know, but you're just kind of in a place of just, you're uptight, you're not speaking as much, and you're just doing your job. You have your head down, basically just doing your job. And that leaves no room for the new person in you to conversate. All she can do, or he or she, whoever you're teaching, is just now listening and watching, and never really being able to open up and ask questions. So you kind of just shut the door. So what I did, and this is what I do with a ton of people. If I didn't have this game, I would just ask simple questions. I would say 20 questions that I usually go through. What's your favorite color? Because you can get agreement from that. Or because what's your favorite color?
Orange.
Orange? Well, my favorite color is yellow.
Oh.
What does that make? Sunset.
Oh, that's cool.
You like the sunset?
Yeah.
You like the beach?
Wow.
See? Kind of opens up. But it's simple stuff like that. Or even what's your favorite food? I've already asked. What's your favorite food?
I can't tell you.
Usually some people would be more.
I'm not allowed to say Persian food. I have no idea. Persian food.
Sorry. Got a message. But what I'm saying is, I think the more you're open to people and the more they feel comfortable, they're willing to be more vulnerable. And I think too, there's a trust factor that you have to build within that, just because everybody kind of, it's like you're fishing. So you throw out your questions, throw out your comments, throw out your opinions. If they catch the bait, you can really reel it in, or they just will ignore it. I've had both sides of it, to where the majority of the time people open up to me, but the majority, or some of the times, like, people just kind of shut down, which is okay. You can't win them all. So.
Yeah. Can't win them all.
Hopefully that answered it. I'm very...
No, that's cool. I'm glad, because I didn't really know how to phrase that question, but that's what I was getting at. Yeah. Essentially what I got from that, your answer being just literally being open.
Yeah. I think
like
to to make it super short, make them feel like they're family. Because, like, essentially, what's cool is that person that I trained, she actually knew quite a bit of people that I knew. So it's a smaller world than we think it is. So we know this new person can know like 5 people that you know. And there you go. That's another connection that you can make.
Right.
But yeah.
It's pretty flat. So the world's pretty flat. So you can.
The world is not flat. The world is
round.
round.
You can definitely just go and find a lot of people.
For all you flat earthers, get your mind right.
We love you, flat earthers.
We love you, but the world is not flat. You can cancel me all you want, but I know the world is round.
I've seen the sphere.
I've been in space. Just ask my God.
Okay. All right, bet.
God.
Oh.
Take me to space. Actually, I don't want to go to space.
Wow.
I like the floor. I'm not. Are you afraid of heights?
You're a crackhead. No, not at all.
I'm afraid of heights. But I loved it. Recently, I rode a roller coaster. Quite a bit of roller coasters. So much fun. You like roller coasters?
Yeah. Do you remember when we went to Galveston in the swing?
Yeah, this is the only thing you hated. Because it wasn't secure.
It was.
Any swings are just like that.
I like the feeling where your gut goes to your chest.
I'm about to pull up a video. It's pretty funny.
Okay.
Of you. You can hear your voice. You can hear Max's voice hating this.
You're going to find it in your 4,000 photos?
No, I know exactly where it is.
Wow.
Because we took a ton of photos in Galveston.
Brett, Chandler, you and I.
Yep.
I remember cooking breakfast and having a huge bowl of eggs and bacon and sausage.
There we go.
Cheese.
Already there.
Galveston was a good trip.
It was a great trip.
I talked to Brett not too long ago. He came up to the church. Oh, here we go.
He said, "This is so much fun."
Oh.
Whoa. If it doesn't load in the next 10 seconds, I'm going to turn it off.
Oh. Oh, wow. Oh.
Wow. I'm probably going to put my phone up because I'm probably going to drop it.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Here's Galveston. I want y'all to join.
This is super cool.
Look at that. Lightning.
Wow, we're going faster. That's so cool. Frick yeah, man. Frick yeah, this is fun. Oh, yeah.
Max was terrified, but he enjoyed it. I personally like that ride just because you can see everything. I just don't, when it comes to roller coasters, that your stomach going to your heart is not my favorite.
I like that.
He might like it, but I don't.
What you do to get away from that is you don't eat. You don't eat anything.
Well, tell me this.
Go ahead.
Do you like to eat?
Okay. Fair enough. Fair point.
What do you think my first impression of you was?
Who's this crazy kid? When did did we? It was at the gym. I think this was.
Mm-hmm.
What was our first moment? When did we first hang out? I saw a video of us. Oh, I saw a video of us when we went to
I honestly don't remember.
the soccer park in Waterview, and we were rapping. Like,
Who was that with?
yeah, my name is Hagen. Yeah, I like bacon. Something like that. Making bacon.
Yo, yeah, my name is
Something.
Hagen. My flows are like bacon. The hot
Yeah.
says and the fat boy is shaking. Oh, bars. But yeah,
we were in
where
the
was that? Was that at
Waterview
Sunnyvale?
Park. No, it was Waterview. The soccer. We were in the car. Just
Oh.
sitting there.
Really?
I have that video still. It's super cringy.
Are you sure? That was when we were flying the drone.
That was the first time. That's the latest video that I had. Like, that's the oldest video I've had you and I. That's yeah.
We just went out to the field. I
We were gonna play soccer.
Flying. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
We did go out to that park.
And there
a
was
lot.
no goal. What do you call it? Goalie nets.
Oh yeah.
So we couldn't play.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
It says, "What do you think I want most from life?"
To walk.
Most,
Don't you want to walk again?
but the most. If I can't do anything, if I can't do something because of my chair, then that's, I don't know. Like, I can do everything that I want to do in life in my chair.
That's true. But
The most, yeah, for sure. If that's what you think.
or a million souls.
Okay.
Maximilian.
Maximilian. Yeah. For sure.
If it's not walking, it's that.
Yeah.
So,
Amen. Yeah.
what in your relationships are you most grateful for?
What did you say?
What in your relationships are you most grateful for?
So friend wise, I only truly have like a core group of a couple people. And in that group, I really like that there's the vulnerability of like, I could tell you something and you could give me advice on it and vice versa. Like there's that comfortability of like, hey, like I know you're not gonna
Learning.
like being able to be on someone's close friends on Instagram.
Oh.
Thank you for trusting me to see that.
I don't have close friends on Instagram. I don't even get on my Instagram.
I did this one thing just for Nacho. He was my only close friend, and I posted something specifically about getting on the game, and he didn't respond. But that's okay. I just cried a little. It's whatever.
When you think of your family, what is the image that comes to mind?
I know what this question is asking me. The literal only, I know this is not what it's asking, but literally the only picture that I have, our only family pictures was at my mom's and dad's 25th anniversary. Like, it's the only picture I have where me and my brother are together. That's like nice. And that reminds me of just like we've been through a lot of stuff as a family, but it's like we know how to have fun. And like
They do.
that was a lot of like, we danced. We literally did like a family dance that day. And so
That's so
when I
cool.
think of my family, if there was an image, it would be like, I don't know, like a party.
Party in the living room.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Because there's a lot of stuff that can happen at a party,
That's true.
but a lot of good more so. Yeah.
That's dope.
That's
I
gonna be
love
my
that.
answer. Yeah.
I love that. I love that for you.
All right. If you could grant your family one wish, what would it be and why?
What do you mean, Grant? Like any wish?
Like literally, like if you could give your family anything, or change one thing, I guess, grant a wish, like a genie type deal.
I can't wish salvation on them, but I guess peace of mind. Peace of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all. Peace of mind.
Good. Something like that.
A couple more. What's a dream of yours that you're still pursuing?
It comes and goes, but because I talked to Jacob the other day on the phone, and he was talking about business, I still really want to create. I want to have my own business, and it has to do with creativity, like creative space or working with people in that environment.
100%. I love it.
Yeah.
He has some big dreams.
Yeah.
One day you'll be able to hear it or even see it in person. So,
one of my favorite quotes is, if you can do it by yourself, it's not big enough.
boom. Get wrecked.
Bang.
That was good. That was a good word. All right. Is it my turn or your turn? Yeah, it's your turn. You asked.
To ask the question, name the top 5 qualities you believe you provide in a relationship.
So
Go.
we'll call it that. So joy, peace, caring, relaxed, and vulnerability, which is deep. Yeah, I guess.
I like it.
I think. Yeah. What about you?
Mine? That's not how this game works.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
What's a personality trait you wish you had more of? And
Okay. One of those 5. Personality wise is I want to with the and with if you then you have the with
What's an opinion you have that you rarely share?
yeah, I've seen a lot of like both sides of this COVID thing too. And like whether you need the vaccine, whether you need to wear a mask. And I guess that's one I don't speak too much about because I know, I don't need. I don't know. Some things just don't make sense to me right now with the laws, especially with if the president says something, but governors can say another. It's like, what the president is saying isn't law. I don't know much about politics at all. Like, I hardly know anything, but what I do know, I don't usually even share. I just have my own opinion, and I stick with that.
That's good. We're going to leave that one at that.
Yeah. Okay.
Last one.
What do you think is holding me back from getting what I really want? Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
What's holding back Max from getting what he wants in life? Probably, I would say, and this is just the looks from the outside, would be drive. That's what I say.
Okay, yeah.
I know you're passionate about things, but sometimes you just lose your drive.
Mm-hmm.
But when you do get driven to do something, like, you're all about it. Like
I
this.
feel that,
You're all driven to do this.
Yeah.
But if you're not about something, you're not about it.
Yeah, like pushing through.
Yeah, somebody told me, like, there, and I think it would fall the same with you. If you're not about something, you're not going to put this is Jacob. He's not going to put 100%. If he can't put 100% in it, he's not going to do it at all.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well,
that's
good.
Yeah. Because I know I wasn't going to say the word passion because you're very passionate about a lot of things. But I think sometimes it's just life too. So you get tired. You're like, eh. But sometimes you got to push past that.
That's cool. All right.
Tony Robbins. You just got to do. I'm just kidding.
Well.
But yeah. Is there anything else?
Do
you want to close out or you want me to? Thank you guys for watching Max and Hagen's podcast. We hope to see you next time. And maybe next time we'll have a third exciting, but well, let us know. Do you like this setup or not? Because I kind of vibe with it. I mean, I'm in an uncomfortable position, but I like the position of it better than, this is my personal opinion, than the last one. What do you think?
I like this. It might look cleaner there, but that's more comfortable. The other one, the black one.
Might be comfortable, but sometimes you gotta step out of your comfort zone.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. But we just appreciate you guys watching all the time. Make sure you like and subscribe. Turn on the bell, and watch us every other week or every week. We're gonna try our best to do it every Tuesday. Doesn't come every Tuesday. Sorry about you. We have lives to live. We have things to do. But we absolutely, aside from that, we absolutely love this podcast. And I love doing it with Max, and I'm sure you can say the same. But we want to say, hope you have a great day. Continue to go on throughout your day with joy, peace, kindness, grace, mercy, all these things. And until then, we salute you. See you later.